everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're diving into the world of Mexican culinary delights with a dish that's both hearty and flavorful, the chicken burrito. Packed with juicy chicken, vibrant veggies, and a medley of spices, this dish is a quick and easy solution for those midweek dinner dilemmas. We'll be using some common ingredients, so no need for a specialty store run. So, have you ever wondered how to make the perfect chicken burrito? First, let's go over the ingredients you'll need. We start with 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, diced into bite-sized pieces, a tablespoon of olive oil for sautéing, and a diced onion for that sweet caramelized flavor. 2 cloves of minced garlic and a diced bell pepper add a punch of freshness. We've got spices like a teaspoon each of ground cumin and chili powder to give our burritos a warm, smoky flavor. Salt and pepper to taste, of course. Then we'll need a cup each of cooked rice, drained and rinsed black beans, corn kernels, and shredded cheese to bind everything together. Flour tortillas will serve as the delicious envelope for our filling. And for the finish, optional toppings like salsa, sour cream, avocado, lettuce, and cilantro to add a customized touch to each burrito. Now, it's time to get cooking. Heat olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. The sizzle of the oil is like music to a chef's ears. It's the prelude to a culinary symphony that's about to unfold. Now into the pan goes our diced chicken. Listen to that symphony come to life as the chicken starts to cook, its golden hues painting a delicious picture on our canvas of flavors. Cook the chicken until it is golden brown and cooked through, which should take about 5 to 7 minutes. Time might fly when you're having fun, but in the kitchen every minute counts. So keep an eye on your chicken as it cooks, stirring occasionally to ensure even cooking. Next, we're going to add a symphony of flavors to our pan. Toss in the diced onions, minced garlic, and diced bell peppers. These ingredients will lend a beautiful crunch, a hint of sweetness, and a burst of freshness to our dish. Cook until the onions are translucent and the peppers are tender, which should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Now, let's amp up the flavor quotient with some seasonings. Sprinkle in the ground cumin, chili powder, salt, and pepper. These spices are like magic dust, transforming our simple ingredients into a feast for the senses. Stir well to combine and let the spices toast for about a minute. As the spices gently cook in the pan, they release their aromas, creating a tantalizing scent that wafts through the kitchen. Once the spices are fragrant, it's time to bring in the next set of characters: the cooked rice, black beans, and corn. These ingredients add substance, texture, and a delightful contrast to our dish. Stir everything together until well combined and heated through. As the pan simmers away, the flavors meld together, creating a harmony that's sure to tantalize your taste buds. And with that, our chicken is cooked and ready for the next step. So stick around because the best is yet to come. Now comes the fun part, assembling the burritos. Here's where the magic happens, where all our prepping and cooking comes together in a tasty, delightful package. First, grab a flour tortilla. These are the canvas for our burrito masterpiece. Lay it flat, and the center of the tortilla becomes the stage for our star ingredients. Spoon some of that mouth-watering chicken and rice mixture we've prepared onto the tortilla. Make sure you get a good mix of chicken, rice, beans, and corn. It's all about balance here, folks. Next, sprinkle a generous helping of shredded cheese over the top. The cheese will melt inside the burrito, creating a gooey, delicious layer that binds everything together. If you're a cheese lover, don't hold back. Now here's where you can let your culinary creativity shine. Add any additional toppings you fancy. Salsa for a tangy kick, sour cream for a creamy contrast, diced avocado for a touch of freshness, or even some crunchy lettuce. The sky's the limit. Once we've got all our fillings in place, it's time to fold our burrito. Start by folding the sides of the tortilla over the filling. Then, hold those folds in place as you roll the tortilla from the bottom up, enveloping the filling. Tuck in the edges as you go, creating a neat, tight roll. It might take a bit of practice, but you'll get the hang of it. And remember, it's what's inside that counts. Repeat this process with the remaining tortillas and filling. It's a rhythm you'll find quite satisfying once you get into the swing of things. Once all the burritos are assembled, it's time for their final transformation. Place them seam side down on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This will keep them from unrolling during baking and give them a nice, crisp exterior. And there you have it. Your burritos are now ready for the oven, where they'll turn golden and crispy, their flavors melding together in a symphony of deliciousness. But we'll save that for the next scene. Until then, happy folding. Bake the burritos in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. or 175 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes. This is the part where all the delicious flavors come together, and the cheese melts into a gooey delight that binds everything in a warm embrace. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know when the burritos are done? Great question. You're looking for a golden, slightly crispy tortilla. It's not just about the look, though. You can also listen for a gentle sizzle, a telltale sign that the cheese is bubbling and the fillings are heated through. Remember, each oven is unique, so your cooking time might vary slightly. It's always a good idea to check your burritos a bit early. You can always add more time, but you can't undo burnt burritos. Once the burritos are done, remove them from the oven and let them cool for a few minutes. This is a vital step, don't skip it. It allows the cheese to firm up a bit, making your burritos easier to handle and more enjoyable to eat. Plus, it saves your taste buds from a scorching surprise. While they're cooling, why not whip up a quick salsa or guacamole? Or, if you're feeling adventurous, both. The cool, fresh flavors of these dips make a fantastic contrast to the hearty, warm burritos. And there you have it. Delicious and flavorful chicken burritos. You've just created a feast fit for a king, or a queen, or just a very hungry you. But don't rush to devour them all. These burritos also make excellent leftovers. Just wrap them up in foil and store them in the fridge. When you're ready to eat, just reheat in the oven or microwave. So go ahead, take a bite. Savor the explosion of flavors, the succulent chicken, the hearty beans and rice, the sweet corn, the spicy seasonings, and of course the melted cheese. It's a symphony of taste and texture, all wrapped up in a soft yet slightly crispy tortilla. Enjoy. Serve them with your favorite toppings like salsa, sour cream, avocado, or lettuce. There you have it, folks, a delectable feast of chicken burritos, all prepared in your very own kitchen. It's a symphony of flavors with the succulent chicken, the vibrant veggies, the hearty beans, and the fragrant spices all wrapped up in a warm and toasty tortilla. It's the perfect dish for those days when you want something satisfying yet easy to whip up. And the best part? It's customizable to your own palate. You can play around with the ingredients, add in some jalapenos for a kick of heat, swap the chicken for tofu if you're vegetarian, or even throw in some bacon for a smoky twist. The possibilities are endless. Remember the key steps: sautéing the chicken until golden brown, adding in the veggies and spices for that burst of flavor, combining with the rice, beans, and corn, and finally assembling and baking the burritos until they're golden and crispy. It's a fun and straightforward process that even first-time cooks can master. And let's not forget the toppings. They are the cherry on top of this burrito sundae. The coolness of the sour cream, the tanginess of the salsa, the creaminess of the avocado, and the freshness of the lettuce all add an extra layer of texture and flavor to the burrito, making each bite a delightful experience. But don't just take my word for it. I encourage you to try making these chicken burritos yourself. Gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and get cooking. Trust me, once you take that first bite, you'll be wondering why you didn't make these sooner. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not make a burrito party out of it? Invite your friends and family over, set up a burrito bar with different fillings and toppings, and let everyone assemble their own burrito. It's a fun and interactive way to enjoy a meal together. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tasty recipes. I've got a whole lot more where this came from, so stay tuned. Until next time, happy cooking.